Hello everyone. So this week I pretty much only read Saint Seiya, or Knights of the Zodiac as it's known in America, 1 through 13. That's 13 volumes. Well, I guess 14 if you count the 13th, right? Whatever. Anyways, so Saint Seiya is about these orphans who are sent to various parts around the country to get these cloths. These cloths prove that they're a knight of Athena. However, to get these cloths, you have to gain somewhat of supernatural abilities. So they have to be like a little super strong, move like at Mach 1, just like some minor stuff. But once they get these claws, they then attach themselves to the knights, which, they can take off anytime they want. And see how Seiya's like that now, right? And so that way they can fight for Athena and make sure Athena stays away from evil. One of the cool things I like here, you can see all of the bronze knights here. So they're not like just stuck to the zodiac, but every armor set is based off of a constellation. Whether it be a bronze knight, a silver knight, gold knight, a dark knight, a specter, one of Poseidon's knights. There's like a million different ones. And something I really like about these is if you go to the end, you can see how the cloths make up these pieces of the armor. So the author put a lot of time into it, and I think it's sick to see how all these cloths work. So each time they introduce a new cloth, they introduce how it kind of works. The cloth also gets upgraded throughout the series and everything, so that's also really neat. And there's tons of battles. This is like 80s manga at its finest, okay? If you guys have never read an 80s or 90s manga, get on the train, okay? This is sick. You gotta check it out. But this was made in 1986. So the art style is a little dated, but honestly, it's totally palatable, if you ask me. I read through this like nothing. No problem at all. But one of the things that I did notice is that the action scenes, especially in this first arc called the Sanctuary arc, are like really non-stop. It is like go, 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 no time to breathe, go faster. It just plows through. And I kind of like that, and I was kind of like, whew, give me a break, man. Like, these poor guys have been going all day. Like, they gotta be exhausted. So that's something to keep in mind, I suppose. But I did really like it. I like the cheese, the hamminess, and all that. That's, kind of comes with the territory of it being 80s manga. And I like how in each fight, these guys really get pushed to like their limit for the most part. Some fights they like totally just breeze through no problem, but like eventually they learn how to like hone their seventh sense. The seventh sense is called like the Cosmo, and it's like what keeps them relevant to their like constellation. So that was really neat. They also have gold knights in this, which are the constellations, so like Aquarius, Taurus, that kind of a thing. Those are the gold knights. They protect Athena at like home base, okay? It's called Sanctuary. And so there's going to be a civil war between Sanctuary because of some rumblings going on about Athena being reincarnated as a human, which she only does if there's really bad danger nearby. And also the fact that maybe the master isn't who he says he is, the guy who's supposed to interpret Athena's will and bring it down to the knights. So, because of that, it's up to our young knights, okay? Our young knights, Seiya and the rest of the band, to help take out any evil that may danger Athena and just make sure she stays safe. So that's essentially like the main plot of the Sanctuary arc. I definitely recommend reading this manga. However, I do not recommend buying this manga because not this one, but volume 10 is impossible to find. I actually got a steal on it. I only paid I think it was like $100 worth of shipping. But like that volume is impossible to find. I actually got like a huge steal on it. If you can find this volume number 10 in the wild at all, for anything below like $300, it's probably a pickup. I think Amazon has it listed at like $800 or $900 right now. So I was stoked to get this for $100. It only has spine damage, you can see it there. But yeah, it's like impossible to get this series. Totally legit. So unless they do a reprint, which I don't think they will, because apparently one of the people over at Viz America like really hates Saint Seiya. I had no idea that there was such a drama within within it, but apparently he really hates Saint Seiya, and I don't know why. But I really love Saint Seiya. For some reason, Saint Seiya is also really popular in South America. But it's a 6 series. I wish it was more popular in North America because that's where I live, and I want to be able to talk about this stuff to people, but nobody effing reads it. It's so sad. So definitely strongly recommend picking up Saint Seiya, or at least reading it somehow, one way or the other. I think it's on the Viz Media or the Shonen Jump app, somehow. So that would be an excellent read, and if you do that, definitely check it out. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, because I would like to know, and I'd really like to know how you enjoyed this first arc, the Sanctuary arc. Something I also really like is at the end of each arc, let me see if I can find it here. It says right here, Part 1 of the Zodiac, Chapter 1, Sanctuary, the end. So I thought that was sick because, like, then you know that, like, this is the stopping point. Like, right here, like, you totally made it, bro. You did it. Congrats. Have an excellent. And so at the end of this one, they also have a Swan's Tale, which is a one-shot featuring Cyrus the Swan Knight. But yeah, definitely recommend watching this. Reading this. I used to watch this all the time on Toonami. They also have it on Netflix now, too. Experience the story anywhere you can. It is such a good story. It's a legendary series, and it's not legendary for no reason. I mean, this series has been going for years. It's still going today, if you guys can believe it, through Sanita Show, which is a 7 Seas release series right now. And I haven't read it yet, but it's supposed to run concurrently with this main series here. This is only 28 volumes long, so I'll probably keep reading it for next week, too. So, if you guys think like this is kind of boring, well, sorry. Next week is going to be the same deal. I'm probably going to try to read through the Poseidon arc, which is a little shorter, and then the Hades arc, which is the final arc, but it's like super long. So I can't wait to do that. Hope to see you guys next week. Maybe I turned you guys on to this series. If so, leave a comment down below, like the video. If not, just subscribe, and then, we'll be even, okay? Because, like, you should really at least check it out. Like, it's a really good series. I know it's a battle manga, but it is, like, one of the prime battle mangas, okay? It's one of the greats, I swear. Alright, but that's it for today. I hope everyone has a good rest of the week, and enjoy the next reading log coming out on Sunday. Bye-bye.